Hey guys, here's another mod, Long Castle V3 Multifruit. Sorry for what happened last week. I don't know what happened, if my mic did it or my computer was doing it. Like I said, I'm having computer issues, but here we go. So, here, this is another Let's Play map. So we're going to get into it. You guys can read what it says here. Just pause it and go through it. I'm not going to read it. Basically, let me know what mods you guys want to see or whatnot, so I have an idea what in the heck you guys want to see. I'm running out of ideas what to do on mods. So, and also tell me if you guys liked 2 weeks ago when I did a Let's Play RGB game online. So let me know about that one too. Alright, here we go. Alright, if you can't tell, the game's really laggy. Here's when you first step into your main room. This one is actually in English instead of German. But a lot of things have changed from this V3 to V2. If you can't tell, your silos are actually in English this time. It's got your sunflower, ripe, and all that. You can tell it's actually in English. Let's jump to the first tractor. That work. Now I'm trying to speak as loud as I can into the freaking mic right now, but I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what's going on. But here we go. I showed you that. Basically your pumps and crap over here has changed. I'll get onto that in a minute. It's not really a lot of it changed. It's just most of it changed. So here's this. Now you can actually read what you got. So let me know if you guys want to see me do a Let's Play. What map, V3 or V2? So it's all up to you guys what you guys want to see. I can do map mods. That's far as I care. I can do that all day. This pretty much stayed the same. That's actually in English now. Pretty much everything's in English. Hasn't changed much of anything yet. Yeah, it's all in English now. Some things have changed. Not much of it hasn't changed. This took the nuisance crap out of here, I see. I have no clue what they actually did here. So, yeah, they just basically changed it up a little bit. Still got everything you need, just V3's in English. I still like V2, but, you know, German don't hurt me because I know how to translate it. So, we'll see. Here's all your bends now. This is where everything's at now. You just drive through it and get whatever you want out of here. Yeah, you get all your seeds and stuff. I don't really see how in the heck you'll bring a big seeder in through here. That's my opinion. But yeah, it's got everything you need in here. I just don't see how in the heck you go and get a big seeder in here. So you probably have to get a mobile seeder trailer to fill up your big seeders. Your house is still the same. Yeah, let's go this direction. I'm not going to talk much through here. It's pretty much all the same stuff for that right there, but I'll just do a drive-through. Let me hit my map for a minute. It did change in here. Now you got your English for farm, your deli, I think it is, or whatever it is down here. You got your mill, your garden center, your pigs, and everything else. Train station. So yeah, the biogas. It's all in English now, so we're gonna just run in and see what in the heck we got through here. Yeah, if you guys just tell me what you guys want to see as mods, I'll be more than glad to do mods for you guys. I'm just getting bored of trying to find things. It just takes way too much time out of my day. Got a lot of stuff I'm doing. I'm building computers for people, but it's still not making enough money for me. Not after you get all these bills. The economy sucks, so you're gonna die in this economy, trying to struggle from day to day. Economy just sucks right now in the U.S. I don't know how it is over in the States, but here in the U.S. we hit the bottom 8 years ago. I mean, in 5 years ago in 2008, when the bottom fell out of the United States. Pretty much sucked. But you know, crap happens. We all move on. They say Obama's telling us they're going to help us out. I haven't really seen much help out of Obamacare yet. I mean, Obama himself. Yeah, he's making money, but the problem is producing more money. All it's doing, when you produce more money in the U.S., the money's useless, so everything's got to go up on price. I mean, back in the 90s when I was growing up, gas used to be like $1. Now it's $4 a gallon. Gas is $4 a gallon now here in the U.S. That's for the highest grade of octane you can get, because that's what my vehicle runs. Milk is $4 a gallon now. It used to be the cheapest crap out there to buy milk. Diesel's gone up. Diesels used to be cheaper than gasoline to produce. They're like $10 a gallon almost. Depends on where in the heck you get it at up here. So yeah, the economy just sucks right now. Everything be alright. I mean, you get used to this irate pricing, but when you're trying to do a hobby for a living, plus trying to make a living, you can't do it. Because believe me, it's really hard to make a living in this economy. I mean, you can't even go grocery shopping without having 10 items worth $200 in your cart anymore. That's how bad the economy's got. But you know, I'm still living. I'm still in a house. At least my home's bought and paid for. No one's ever going to take it from me. The only thing's going to happen if I fell back on my land taxes, but I don't see that's going to ever happen. I didn't buy this house. My parents did for me. They went on vacation. They went up in age. They're on vacation now. They're just traveling the world right now. Just traveling to the U.S. Seeing what in the heck they can do. So pretty much, for me to live in this economy is really rocky. I mean, yeah, granted you see ads on my YouTube page, but I ain't getting paid. I ain't getting paid yet. Okay, guys, let's try this again. If my computer crashes again, I'm gonna knock the computer out. That's part of the power supply problem. Computer's working so hard it can't keep everything running. But let's get going again. But anyways, what I was talking about this economy, everything's went up. I don't know if anybody knows about how the U.S. works, but the more money the government prints, the more useless the money is. So in the long run, what you have to do is to inflate. You have to inflate everything. Because the more money you make, the useless the money gets. I mean, it sounds kind of stupid, but if the money ain't worth nothing, then it don't. Well, I don't really know how to put this in dummy terms to anybody, but the more money the government prints, the value of the money ain't there no more. So the way they have to kind of compensate it is to produce more. When they produce more money, they have to bring the prices up on stuff. It's kind of weird how it works, but that's how it rolls. What I've figured out and what I've talked to teachers about. So now, if you're talking about like why all electronics are expensive, that's because one, it's a high demand for it. So when there's a high demand, it costs more to produce the parts you need. Granted, that don't make any sense, but that's the way it works. Because say somebody wants at the U.S., like I want a 55 Chevy Bel Air. You know, those cars, yeah, they produced some in the back in the future and back in the past, but now everybody wants the cars, so the car is in high demand, so they're going to ask for the highest price they can get out of that car because everybody wants it, if that makes any sense. Now it's like nowadays, like this Farm Simulation 2013 game. When it was launched, everybody ran out for it. So it was a $50 game when at launch time. It's just like it came out for the PS3 and the Xbox 360. If I ever come up with some money, I will get it. I will get it for the PS3, and I'll get a card for my computer if I can afford it. And we'll do a let's play and see how different it is from the computer to the game. Computer to the console. Now, getting back onto that subject, now these games you pick them up pretty dirt cheap now because the demand's still there in this game, but now it's on Steam. So being on Steam, it won't cost nothing to produce a game. So that's why you can get it pretty cheap on Steam now. Now, I bought mine at Walmart's. It was the last copy at Walmart's. So I bought mine at Walmart's at that point in time. So it cost me like $20 because it costs money to produce the CDs. Now with being on Steam, the cost won't be there as much because it's just a file on the internet. It don't take nothing to create a file. So that's pretty much why it's cheaper to go on Steam to buy games than it is to go to the store and buy a CD. Now it's like arcade machines, ping pong. There's an arcade game out there. It died out in the 90s and it came back. Now it's in high demand, so the cost of that building those games are going to be a lot more because a lot more people want them, and there's going to be a lot more parts that needs to be to produce them. It's kind of strange how it works. I mean, you have to talk to somebody that's into selling it to understand it. I understand it, but hey, here's something new, guys. Sugar beets in one, potatoes in the other, corn in one, rasp is on another one, barley's on another one. That's kind of cool, and wheat. Oh, right there's your fertilizer and seeder cart. That's cool. But like me when I'm building computers for people, or yeah, pretty much building computers for people. Yeah, that's kind of cool. People are in high demand right now. Oh, there's where you sell your eggs at the train depot. It's like here when I'm building computers for people. I don't charge people an arm or leg to build a computer, but when it comes into a high demand that they want this certain computer built this much and there's so many high demands for it, it will get costly to build that computer for you. And people don't understand what in the heck I mean by that. Well, what I mean is, if 10 people want the same graphics card, well, the warehouse I get these from are going to run out. So in the long run of them run those cards out, they're going to price them up higher so they can keep them in stock, if that makes any sense. Because the more product you pull from a manufacturer, the more that they have to produce it. Like when I'm about 2 years ago, when I started my hobby, and when I was actually working at a computer store for somebody, it was in a high demand to get a. Well, was it that long? It was quite a time back. It was quite a time back. It was high demand. It was a high demand in a 775 processor, dual core, hyper-thread, 250 gigahertz processor. That was in high demand when it was in time, when I was working. And we were running Nevada GeForce graphic cards, the 600 or 680, something like that. We were running out of parts at that point in time, and that's when we had to actually start pulling our prices higher to build these machines, because the manufacturers were charging us more for the parts. I mean, it don't make any sense, but we're pumping out like 20 computers a day, and it costs more for the manufacturer to pump out more of those video cards and CPUs and motherboards. I mean, the more and more you have to create, the more the prices will go up. That's pretty much how this economy rolls in the government. So the more money that the government produces, the more money we produce, the more that us poor people basically would have to suffer. If that makes any sense to you guys. I'm testing something right now because I know, because V2 did the exact same thing too. Oh, we'll come back and see. That's pretty much how it works. Yeah, it is doing it in V2. V3, I mean. Let my tractor walk. I mean, that's how the government works. It's pretty much how the inflation happens. It's called inflation. So pretty much, it's pretty much how it works. It kind of sucks. It makes no sense to a lot of people. Nothing really makes any sense to anybody, but life sucks. We all gotta learn from it. But that's pretty much what I had to complain about, is how everything works. It's kind of retarded, but you'll get the general hint if you're in working with people that deal with inflation crap. It's just like the automotive field right now, where my dad used to work at. It's basically the economy sucks so bad that no one's really buying cars no more. The U.S. don't really have no money to actually blow on cars. So no money. Oh, that's new. So pretty much, if we don't have no money, people are going to start hurting for stuff. It's just like Zuki. They did a Chapter 11 bankruptcy on the U.S. because they're not making no money in the U.S. Reason why? Because who can go out and buy a $60,000 car? Back in the 80s, before they started jacking the prices up out of hand, back in the 80s, a $60,000 car used to only cost anywhere between $2,000 to $6,000 vehicle. Sometimes your trucks are $10,000 or $8,000. Depends on the inflation back in the 80s. It all really depends. I know when my dad used to buy vehicles back in the 70s, he bought a brand new one back in 76. It was a Yugo. Or was it a Yugo or the Gremlin? One of those two cars he bought brand new, and he only paid $1,100 cash. Brand new for a Yugo or a Gremlin. And now you look at it, the cheapest car out there right now is the cheapest one would be the smart car would be the first, and then you got the Cooper, Mini Cooper would be the second cheapest car out there. And the smart car, you're looking at the smart car starting base price is $11,000, which that ain't too shabby. It's $11,000 base price. They go all the way up to $20,000. Now that's kind of ridiculous. Look at the Silverado, brand new 2014 Silverado, brand new 2014 Silverado. You're looking at $60,000 base price. That's without your principal and interest. So you're looking at $70,000-$80,000 for a vehicle. And I wonder why no one can buy a $70,000-$80,000 vehicle. That's getting expensive as a home. Now, you guys are wondering what the heck I mean by it. A home in the U.S. will run anywhere between $30,000 all the way up to $2.5 million to $2.5 million, if not higher. Depends on if you're in California. They got mansions that are $2.5 million and higher. I mean, where I live, the highest house I found, and that was about 3.5-4 hours from me. There's a home selling for $1 million. And who can afford a $1 million home? The riches are even hurting to make money. The rich, they're hurting for money because the economy's taking them out. I mean, they don't seem like it, but it's happening. But to get off my rant, it just basically, the more that the inflation goes on in the United States, the more the poor people would get affected. Now, the ones that's middle class to the high class that's got a lot of money, they ain't going to really see the hurt as bad as the poor people will. And when I mean poor, I mean people like me that are scraping from day to day to make a living, to pay a paycheck, to even get any food. That's what I mean by the poor people. That's exactly what I mean by the poor people. I'm not saying the people who are on the street corner. Those are bums, and I feel sorry for them. Because a lot of people hit that street corner when this economy hit bottom. But I'm saying the poor people that barely have 2 cents to rub together at the end of Friday, at the night of Friday, that even can't go out to eat every weekend. But that's what I mean. You guys can just take what you want to take. I mean, it's all up to you guys. You guys can do what you guys want to do. I mean, I just had to ask because one person asked me about. I had one person I was good friends with ask me how the economy is in the United States. It sucks. Life sucks. But I'm learning how to move on with it. And he's from overseas somewheres. Somewheres overseas, I'm not too sure. Been a best buddy of mine for a long time. He just asked me how the economy is over here. I don't know how it is over for you guys. I don't know anything about your world. Be nice to know if you guys have this issue with issue or not. If you guys want to try and do is try and show you this whole view of this, but it's going to take me a minute. But yeah, I would like to know how you guys if you guys have a bad economy or not like ours. It'd be kind of interesting to know. But there you go. There's a whole tour of everything. So yeah, there's a person on that castle. But yeah, the economy just kind of sucks right now. I used to be in car audio and crap. You know, it's just not happening no more. Computers are not there no more. Who can afford it? I mean, to make a living, you'll have to have a good job that you know you're going to be there forever. But I'll catch you guys later. And have fun with this new map if you guys like it. Leave your comments, subscribe, comment, subscribe, like, and let me know what mods you guys want to see. If you guys want to see more of those browser games, free browser games, let me know. If not, I won't do them no more. Basically what I was talking about on this on YouTube, pay me. It has been 3 months. I only made like $30 in 3 months. I mean, I'm not making much change. So it's just a hobby I'm doing for fun. So I'll see you guys next week, or if I do another one later this week. So catch you guys later.